Good afternoon, welcome to GrainTV. My name's Cody Bills. Today is Tuesday the 14th and we had the market moving a little bit higher here today with the exception of wheat, which traded down 5 cents on the day. Corn trading up 2.5 cents and soybeans trading up 11.25 cents here today. Keep in mind that tomorrow we do have the NOPA crush numbers. Expectations are for some high crush. I think that's one of the reasons why soybeans was able to kind of reverse that sell-off that it's been experiencing over the last 5 days. Finally able to put a positive green number here on the change today. Let's take a quick look at one of the factors which really seem to affect the trade. First of all, we had the US dollar. It traded lower here on the day. You'll notice that bar to the far right, that red candlestick, was the US dollar. After trading up above that $100 level on the June dollar contract, we actually traded off sharply here today. That can help overall commodities just increase in value, as it means that US commodities are more competitive on the global market than they were yesterday. Let's talk a little bit about soybeans here. You'll notice today we were able to turn around, as I mentioned. Really, we've been in a bit of a sell-off pattern here for soybeans. We traded down below the lows after that March 31st report came out, planting intentions report. We finally dipped down below that over the last couple of days, but we just didn't have that kind of conviction. We didn't have any sort of close near the lows of the trade session, and today we're able to bounce back. We do have expectations that NOPA crush numbers for the month of March will be positive. Right now, in a Reuters poll of analysts, the average analyst guess is expecting 155.261 million bushels of soybeans to have been crushed in the month of March here. The previous record was 2014 with 153.840 million bushels crushed. So we are expecting a significant amount crushed here for the month of March. If this is actually achieved, this would be a record, and I think would be relatively positive here for soybeans, which in the last WASDE report we saw ending stocks cut pretty significantly due to the overall quarterly grain stocks, which were reported on the March 31st, which came out lower than expected. Now let's talk a little bit about corn here. You'll notice corn traded lower. I think what we saw a little bit today is the fact you saw soybeans move a little bit higher. You also had the US dollar trade down. I think what we saw here is corn kind of reaching down to that lower side of the range that it's been trading on and getting a little bit of a bounce here. But when you look at the overall price pattern of corn, it really looks to be very choppy sideways action over the last 2 to 3 months. Let's talk a little bit about wheat. Wheat, of course, leading to the downside, down 5 cents here for the Chicago contract. The thing that we got to talk about, of course, is the weather. Weather looks to be very favorable for the Plains region, which has been very, very dry. Part of the reason why we've seen this short covering is because there has been a significant drought in that panhandle of Texas, western Oklahoma, parts of Kansas. That has been very dry. There was significant crop concerns here, but with this rain moving in this week, it seems as though a lot of these concerns are beginning to be alleviated and making it really tough for those overall wheat traders. Take a look at the wheat chart here. You'll notice that we're starting, especially for this Kansas City wheat contract, we're starting to approach the lows here. I wouldn't be surprised if we test these lows in the next couple of days. This rain here is really taking this short covering and the momentum that we were getting from the short covering. It's causing a lot more people to reestablish these short positions just due to overall global ending stocks. Other than that, guys, that wraps up today's show. We're going to be paying very close attention to those NOPA crush numbers when they come out here tomorrow. So if you'd like to give us a call at the office, if you want to know what is happening and how it affects your overall marketing strategy, our number is 877-472-4607. And remember, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and take a demo of that 14-day free trial of Grain Hedge. Go up to the top right-hand corner, click on the 14-day free trial, input your name and number. We'll get in touch with you, make sure you get the platform downloaded, and you get the education you need to get the most out of that trial. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We'll see you here on Wednesday.